Hello and welcome to my video. This is my first night in Australia, my dream country. I've waited to come here my whole life and this is all I've seen so far. I haven't seen any daylight in a few days. With the time difference and the 24 hours or whatever flying, when I finally got to Australia, I was so tired. It was like 6 in the morning and it was still dark. I went to bed and just slept through all the daylight hours. So anyway, it's Saturday night and I'm a little peckish and I'm going to go into my first ever Australian grocery store and see what it looks like. So here we are in the chip counter. Got Lay's, what you get in America, and Pringles. I don't see any Walkers. I'll have to try something I can't get back home. Maybe these are taxis, whatever these are. Try one of these. See you later. So my first Australian supermarket reminded me of that one you'd get in The Simpsons. Wasn't very good and everything was way overpriced, even though I haven't really figured out the currency. And in my hotel they ran out of draft beer, but I have an Australian stout. They're equivalent to a Guinness, but it actually tastes kind of good, to be honest. And still have not seen anything like this. So, day 2 of my trip in Australia, and I am walking to the airport, and I'm almost there, as you may be able to tell by the sound of the planes. So the roads here in Sydney remind me of Houston, Texas, or any big city in America for that matter. Also, the bacon I had this morning reminds me of the bacon I used to eat in America. Not the greatest, it's eatable, but not the greatest. So I'm at Sydney Airport, Terminal 3, domestic, and I'm flying Qantas to Melbourne. I'm a bit excited about that because I've never flown Qantas before, and I've heard they're a really good airline. They're one of the world's oldest airlines, and they've never had a single crash. And I'm not gonna change that for them. We'll keep them having that record. So I don't have access to the lounges, but they do feed you well on board the flight, I've been told. So, see you later. So there's great Wi-Fi service. I've got myself an Aussie beef and chicken and vegetable pie, which I've already taken a bite out of, and it tastes absolutely delicious. Some complimentary red wine and water. Not bad for a domestic service. And I just had a beautiful flight attendant give me seconds, or you could say thirds. She gave me an extra meat pies and a beer. That's amazing. I'm not used to that. So I'm in Melbourne now, a little bit later than I should have been. A passenger was sick, so they had to disembark the flight. But nobody complained. Everybody was really cool and calm about it. And that's not something you see all the time. Anyway, I'm meeting a buddy of mine here, so should go out for a few pints tonight. So I got my room in Melbourne. It's not too bad. Looks like a bit of an old-fashioned hotel, but I think I prefer it to the one I had in Sydney. And that could be a nice view. Just have to wait till the morning when there's daylight to see if it is or not. Right, so I'm ready to go out tonight. And in the room next door to me, hello mate.
Hello.
How's it going?
Good.
I ain't seen you in a while.
Checking out my room?
Yeah, well his room is the same room as my room. Definitely better than the one I had in the city. So, quick introduction, Alex. How do I know you?
I met you in Israel.
You met me in Israel?
About nearly 10 years ago.
I don't think it was that long, was it?
2015.
Okay, so it was 9 years ago.
9 years.
Oh, okay, all right. You ready to go out in the piss?
Let's go.
Let's go. Let's do it. So it's Sunday night in Melbourne and we are looking for a bar. Can't find anywhere open. What's the matter with him? Nowhere open. It's got to be somewhere, Alex.
This way.
Could be tempting fate, but here we go into a casino because it's the only place open. Pretty nice casino though, Alex. What do you think? Pretty nice. Not shabby at all. So yes, that was dangerous and I did lose money and I was very stupid to gamble in the first place because I didn't even really feel it. They had really stupid odds on the betting, like the dealer can win on 22. What idiot plays a game on blackjack on those kind of odds? Me. Yeah. So I lost and I kind of deserved it. And then they think I was a little bit too drunk, so they cut me off and told me to leave, which is actually a blessing because I could have probably lost even more money. And I'm not that drunk. Anyone who knows me knows I'm usually drunker. So anyway, got to find my hotel there because I got breakfast in a few hours. So it's the next morning and we are leaving Melbourne and going on a road trip. So I'm in a town called Geelong, Victoria, and this is where this video is going to end. So a little bit of any which way but lose with the weather and bad decisions on the blackjack table, even sitting down to begin with. You know, I knew I was probably going to lose and I still sat down anyway. I just wanted to chance fate, I guess. But my luck is about to change and just have to bear with me and see you on the next journey.